Hey, thanks for the assist out there. And by the way, now that I've officially got the part again, it's not too late for me to pull some strings and get you a role.
I think I'm cool with sitting this one out.
All right. Well, the door's open if I'm back for Rank and File 5. Although I heard R-Truth pitch the producers on making it an office drama with him as a star, and it's under strong consideration, so we'll see. Oh, by the way, I left tickets for my real parents again. No luck, though.
Still doing that, huh?
Yep. And who knows, maybe if they're not WWE fans, then they'll see me in the movie. Can't hurt.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, before you go out for your match, you mind signing my script?
Sure. May you always have a happy Ranksgiving.
See? It is catching on. Haha.
Busy night for you, huh? I mean...
Don't worry. I'm more than...
While you've been off auditioning for movies...
Didn't you do the exact...
Not even close.
You're right. It's not the same. Because I didn't have a famous...
There it is again. Disrespect.
I only put my goals on there, not...
The following contest introducing the challenge.
We've heard coming into this match that Charlotte has felt disrespected by Red, especially considering Red did not put beating Charlotte on her list.
Well, the list has proven to be a great motivational tool for Red and Trey, but now we've seen its potential downside. It's provoked Red's opponent tonight, who's already imposing enough without extra motivation.
It's kind of similar to bulletin board material in sports, when a player talks trash and provides some extra incentive for their opponent.
What would you know about that? Anyway, some of those points are good, but the time for talk is over. Let's find out who can back it up. Anticipated that attack perfectly. Just carrying the opposition here. Are you kidding me? Here she goes, back in the ring now. This one's about the Women's Championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
It's not gonna be good.
Ah, right to the throat. Corey, Charlotte has so many tools she can use to defeat her opponent. Her athleticism, her power, her technical ability. What's the biggest strategy Charlotte needs to implement tonight?
Well, Cole, when it comes to the Queen, you can't get any better than her submission game. Her strategy tonight will most likely be to go after her opponent's knee to prepare for that figure four into the figure eight. One of the most lethal maneuvers from one of the most lethal female superstars. Of all the lessons Charlotte Flair's learned from her father, becoming the dirtiest player in the game may be the most vital. And it's made her an even more entertaining competitor.
As Charlotte's pulled tricks even her dad never used.
Saw that one coming.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Boom, lights out. The challenger not looking good right now.
She may have underestimated the opposition she'd face tonight.
Caught. The champ to the top.
Oh, look out.
Elbow drop.
Not what she was looking for.
Ooh, down on the back.
There's one. Y dos. This third one makes it.
The champ has this one in hand now. Charlotte's just getting overwhelmed.
That's not something you see often for the Queen.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. She's looking relentless now.
She continues to press forward.
You can begin to see it in these superstars' faces. Exhaustion is beginning to set in.
They're starting to breathe heavier. This is the time where matches are won and lost.
She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count.
Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the queen.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Oh, she turns it around.
A striking blow. The champ trying to roll with these hits.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Oh, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. She steers clear there.
Situations like this usually don't end very pleasantly.
Are you kidding me? A striking blow.
This is how people end up getting hurt.
Sit out, powerbomb. Bringing it back between the ropes. 4, 5.
Oh, breakneck speed, one of her Karana.
Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Charlotte, so impressive, so powerful. Look at the backpack stunner.
Everyone must bow to the Queen, especially her opponent.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys. There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium, Cole.
Avalanche landslide. Covered by the champ. Where is she finding the strength to continue?
Yeah, and Charlotte just refuses to concede anything, powering through like the champion she is.
Wasn't expecting that.
Defenseless in the corner now. Wait a minute.
You talk about taking a high risk here.
I think there are some bad intentions in mind. Oh, no! No!
Avalanche landslide. Here's the pin, title on the line.
Here we go!
Near fall after near fall. What a battle.
Ooh, impressive counter.
There's one. Y dos. This third one makes it. Another one bites for the win to retain the championship.
1, 2. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Kick right to the midsection. Tough situation to be in right here. Ooh. The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Charlotte with the spear.
For the championship. Early kick out, referee right on top of the action.
Hey, I guess you never know. The Queen stepping through. Here's the figure 4.
Yeah, now she's got a bridge into the figure 8 if she can do it. She's going to put this one away. And there it is. And there it is, the figure 8.
Figure 8 locked in deep.
Nowhere for her opponent to go. But have no choice here. There's no escape. We've heard coming into this match that Charlotte has felt disrespected by Red, especially considering Red did not put beating Charlotte on her list.
Well, the list has proven to be a great motivational tool for Red and Trey. Now we've seen its potential downside. It's provoked Red's opponent tonight, who's already imposing enough without extra motivation.
It's kind of similar to bulletin board material in sports when a player talks trash and provides some extra incentive for their opponent.
What would you know about that? Anyway, some of those points are good, but the time for talk is over. Let's find out who can back it up. I don't think any of these superstars are going to show any quit at this point.
Never say die attitude on full display.
And listen to this place.
It's deafening in here, Michael.
Oh, what a counter. Just assaulting the torso here.
Clearly part of the game plan, Michael.
She's really taking it to her core here.
And you can't argue with the results. Charlotte Flair's natural ability in the ring is second to none. And you can imagine that's going to be an integral part of her winning this match.
Absolutely, Byron. The Queen wasn't just born into this business, she was born into greatness. And she'll no doubt show that tonight. But she'd be smart not to just focus on her athleticism, but also implement some power moves. If there's one thing people underestimate about Charlotte, it's her power game.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. And now that one's countered. Going after the upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time.
She's really taking it to her core here.
And you can't argue with the results.
I'm not sure Charlotte should be showing up her competition like this.
Oh, man.
Looks like Charlotte's wearing down.
Yeah, the Queen's in trouble for sure. She's not rising to the occasion right now.
5, 6. Attacking the core now.
Yeah, without your core, Michael, you are essentially useless.
Lands face first. Cover for the championship. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Too soon.
Oh, God. She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Back in the ring again. Taking it to the midsection.
These attacks to the core are clearly having an effect here, Cole.
And it's Charlotte with the reversal. There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
Well, that'll do some serious damage. The champ taking their share of hits now.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
She returns the favor there.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Uh-oh. Dragon screw. And Charlotte does what she does best. Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys. Attacking the core now.
Yeah, without your core, Michael, you are essentially useless.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure. Taking it to the midsection.
These attacks to the core are clearly having an effect here, Cole.
She's going after her midsection again.
And Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the queen.
Big reversal.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Reverses. Kent's
just assaulting the torso here.
clearly part of the game plan, Michael. Situations like this usually don't end very pleasantly.
Charlotte Flair has her trapped.
Oh! Backpack stunner! She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Got to be careful not to get counted out here. And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Bringing it back into the ring. Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. She scores big with the counter. Going after the upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time.
Oh, step up Enziguri. And there's the Uranagi.
Landed them.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
1, 2, 3. The champion retains.
This is where we can see where Charlotte fell short of her legacy.
Here is your winner and still the Raw Women's Champion, the Queen.
And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
After witnessing what we just saw, I think we may be seeing one of the most dominant champions in a very long time.
Standing ovation here at SummerSlam. But what a match.
Can you believe they're all the way up to rank and file 7 now?
No, I can't. I thought they would have stopped making them after your performance.
Wow. Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day one.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Are you
Reacted.
really? Because that's not how I remember it. Check it out, my first action figure. Pretty cool, right?
Awesome. They really nailed the detail in your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme. But if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. We've had like 30 now, so it's kind of boring at this point.
Where's yours?
I think he didn't get one.
Well, that's awkward. I think even like Tom Phillips got one.
He doesn't really deserve it.
Well, that's true. He's lucky even to be on the roster.
Sorry, we got sidetracked with a private conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. But since apparently you don't have an action figure, we like to give you ours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard he freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Happy Rusev Day, Cole.
You know Rusev Day is not a real holiday, right?
Blast.
WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures.
Well, from what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never. Never, ever, because nobody wants that, Saxton.
Had it scouted.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful. Nice calf kick. Great elevation. Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys. Definitely not. Mighty Rusev looking a bit surprised by this assault.
Remember that when we talk about Lana, this is a woman who studies the Israeli defense system known as Krav Maga. She speaks Russian and English fluently and has backgrounds in foreign affairs, business management, and marketing. I don't think you'll be able to outthink the ravishing Russian.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
If you're just joining us, welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm Michael Cole alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton.
Ooh, bullseye.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
What can Rusev do here to up the odds for success?
Strong kick. My goodness. Ooh, well measured.
He's definitely being the aggressor here.
This is what he feeds off of.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Rusev might want to check his ego here. Might come back to haunt him.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation. Rusev showing such creativity. Head crank.
Oh, flipping the script on him there.
Oh, that right there will rock you. A lot of damage taken on by Rusev. I'm not sure how this will pan out.
He has got to fight back.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Boom, what a kick.
Back suplex. Oh, no.
Face buster.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here. Back suplex.
Oh, looking for another, it looks like.
What are they going to do here? And the cover for the win.
This is it. 1, 2. I would love to know what made him think that was a good idea.
Whoa, Rusev dodged that one.
Spin kick. In tandem, in stereo. Wow, what a sequence.
A running Hurricane Rana.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
There he goes to the outside.
Remember, though, there are no timeouts in WWE.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. This match's brutality starting to show on him.
What a Hurricane Rana.
to the kidneys.
Golly.
Kick break in the midsection.
Gotta find a way to get out of this. Harsh impact.
Down they go. It's starting to come together in a big way.
Showing a lot of fury with her attacks.
Running Hurricane Rana.
It's Lana with the offense.
Uh-oh.
Up and down. What a slam.
Drop kick to the spine.
Oh, she turns it around. Changes her fortune there.
Uranagi! She's got something in mind.
There's one.
Y dos.
This third one makes it.
Will she take advantage?
Can she end it here? That's not going to do it.
She powered out there, Michael. Whoa, Lana able to avoid damage.
I don't think this is the best time for Lana to be crowing like this.
DDT! A striking blow. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Are you kidding me? Oh, what a crash. Tough situation to be in right here. Scoop slam!
Lana getting overpowered here.
I think this one's over.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure. Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise. This will damage your back.
Stringing together some big moves here.
The momentum is clearly turned to her favor.
She's caught.
There's one. Y dos. This third one makes it.
Now that is an exclamation point. Might not have been effective the first time, but the second time.
Shoulders down.
This makes tags all over. What a victory.
Here are your winners.
Big win for him here tonight.
Now that's having a game plan and executing it to perfection.
And that's the kind of action we've come to expect here on Raw. What an amazing match.
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that, you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win women's tag team championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts, the Iconics. We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is a part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favourites. Now, law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey?
Because Mickey's so old. Get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before. So what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match. And I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win, you end my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickey with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so. They violated Law 3.
Red and Mickey are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a non-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickey can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win, Mickey James' career will be over.
And Red and Mickey are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickey James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner, as in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions.
Just carrying the opposition here.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic t-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself.
She's starting to look concerned.
I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. Though, I wouldn't be against the tag here. You know, just so she can gather herself a bit.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. That seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
Who are you to decide who's an icon and who's not, Saxton? If Peyton Royce wants to call herself iconic, that's exactly what she should do, period.
She is just dominant right now.
Her offense is on point right now.
Teeing off. Oh, man, right to the neck. Looking to make a much-needed tag here.
And if successful, we may be looking at a whole new match here.
Boom, kick. She's taking a beating here.
She really needs to make a tag here, guys. There's no way she can continue like this and expect to win the match. There's just no way.
Oh. Kick right to the midsection.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Oh, my.
There's one. Y dos. This third one makes it. She's sewn this up like Betsy Ross.
Oh, man, Billy Kay doesn't hoping to end it here.
This is it.
1, 2, 3. They did it.
Here are your winners, the Queen and Mickie James.
The shoulders are down for 3, and this one's in the books.
She really is a special superstar, and she proved that here tonight.
Folks, you're just tuning in. You just missed one of the greatest tag team matches I've seen in years.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match.
Which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or Willy Willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey, Mickie, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
Tag team championships on the line. May the best team win. You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian Rules Tag Team Championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickey have the added pressure of Mickey's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickey's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added Win Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James to her list. And she has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goals.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Cover for the championship. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. Back in the ring now. Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside.
Billie Kay showing such creativity.
No, another revert. The champion into the cover. Save!
Still got more fight here. Oh, what a chop block.
Split leg drop.
Now with complete control.
Oh, man, into the neck breaker.
Oh, big elbow.
She came here to fight, not lay down. Nice calf kick, great elevation.
Peyton Royce got her there. Bin kick right to the gut.
She's slowing down here, guys.
Slowing down. She's stuck in park, Cole.
And it's Billie Kay showing some agility.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage. Hurricanrana.
On the second rope.
Using the ropes to wear out the opponent. There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Well, Peyton Royce's career is just getting started, guys. I'd say she has already accomplished a great deal, including being named the 2016 NXT Breakout Star of the Year alongside Billie Kay.
Oh, saw it coming. Up to the electric chair, down for the drop.
Oh, stomping away.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Hurricanrana.
Unbelievable athleticism. Kick right to the midsection.
Suplex. Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
Bam, what a slap. Hair pull mat slam.
Heading back up.
Summers.
Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickey, and by extension, Mickey's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickey have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal. Look, Mickie James is on the attack now.
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
Oh, nasty impact.
Those last hits rattled the champ. An explosion of offense from Mickie James.
She's taken command of the situation. That NXT Breakout Star of the Year award Michael brings up is something for Peyton to be proud of, especially when you look at who she and Billie Kay beat to take home the hardware.
Yeah, there were certainly some big names there, but in the end, It was the iconic duo walking away with the win.
And again, yet another counter. Saw that one coming.
Right after the neck.
This match has been non-stop since the bell rang.
Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
She's licking her chops.
Oh, my God!
There's one.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
New champion. 1, 2, 3.
What a way to win a tornado tag match.
You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian Rules Tag Team Championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickey have the added pressure of Mickey's career being on the line. If they lose,
For the win to retain the championship.
Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. Big time escape right there.
Just when you think your opponent was neutralized.
An impressive series of moves.
looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Oh! Right to the back. Oh, back elbow.
She ducks out of the way there. Snap suplex.
Kick right to the midsection. Champ taking the worst end of the exchange. Gotta wonder how this is going to end, Byron.
It's not going to be good.
Sit out, power bomb. Back inside the ring. Elbow drop. Cover by the challenger. Look at this.
That's a little surprising.
Solid contact from Mickie James.
Nice drop kick.
Oh, back elbow.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
Playing a little more comfortable on the outside at this point.
Spin kick. Oh, straight forearm. Oh, my God, what an elbow.
Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
This is how people end up getting hurt.
Check your face after that one. Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
The challenger's looking shaken. She scores big with the counter. Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickey, and by extension, Mickey's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickey have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification.
Boom, what impact.
Look, Mickie James is on the attack now.
She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
The champ looking out of sorts.
Oh! Ooh, what impact. Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
With the championship on the line.
1, 2, 3.
Not only has Red helped Mickie James ward ward off retirement. They're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. Probably was Cole.
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Aw, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE 2K25?
I do, but hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay. After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickie. She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane. Mickie went on to defeat Kairi Sane, giving her 2 championships and continuing her incredible winning streak to avoid retirement. Out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
To be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look, if you want my advice, I see 2 ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number 2, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickie exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should Hey, Mickey. I need to talk to you about something. It's kind of personal, sorry.
We'll catch up later. What's going on? Is everything okay?
Yeah, well, not really. It's just lately... I'll just come out and say it. I want your title. And I know what that means for you and for us, but I don't think I can sit back any longer.
You know what? I was waiting for this moment.
You were?
Look, I know who you are, what you're made of, what got you here. You're driven to be the very best. And I knew that being tag team champions would only satisfy you for so long.
So you don't hate me?
No, I get it. I actually respect you for your honesty. I can think of a couple other ways this could have gone down.
But if I beat you, it's all over.
If it's going to come to an end, and it will, sooner rather than later, I want you to be the one that does it. Besides, none of this would have even happened if it wasn't for you. But with all that said, I've come too far to just roll over. If you face me for my title, you better be ready for a fight.
You know me. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Months ago, Red essentially resuscitated her idol Mickie James' career. Tonight, after issuing her an open and honest challenge, she may now cause it to come to a sudden conclusion.
If you ask me, Red's being extremely selfish. She's prioritizing the list and her individual goals ahead of her tag team championship and her supposed friend's career.
You may feel that way, but from all accounts, Mickie James was completely fine with how Red approached her regarding this match. She even said if she was going to lose her title and her career, she'd want it to be to Red.
Well, I, for one, will never understand that.
She seemed to have gained the advantage here.
Really taking control here. Ooh, he's just relentless.
This one's about shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship? Plenty of fight left.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
Gets out of there in a hurry. Inside the ring now. Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
Precision strike to the back of the neck.
Clothesline. Look out. Elbow drop. The champ getting put on the back foot here.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Elbow drop from the apron.
Looks to me, guys, like the champ has no plans on losing the title anytime soon.
A running Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful.
A striking blow. Just carrying the opposition here. Are you kidding me? Once again, this match is about the women's title.
That is a great reversal. Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. Uranagi. Man, oh man. The champ not in a great place.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
Mickie James was able to get out of there.
Not what she was looking for.
Set buffety.
Hit the mark with that one.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Mickie James appears to be on her last legs.
I'm sorry.
Red hits the Mick kick. Is this the end for Mickie James?
It's all over. Red is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red ended Mickie's career with her own move. What a true friend.
I think it was actually a sign of respect to do it that way.
Yeah, it was almost like a tribute.
You know, it would have been a good tribute, continuing to defend the tag championship and not ending your idol's career.
You deserve this moment.
A nice gesture from our new champion, Red, giving Mickie James a chance to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
And no matter how I feel about Red right now, I do want to say thank you to Mickie James. You will be missed.
Thank you, Mickie.
And that's how I won my first SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
That totally sucked the air out of the room.
That's why I wanted to skip over that part of the story.
I'll distract him with the visual aid. With everything we'd accomplished, we were really starting to cement our legacies, especially in our hometown where we'd always been overshadowed by a certain individual, until this happened. That is a beautiful sign, don't you think?
I agree. I would never throw rocks at a sign like that.
Even though we were gaining respect and recognition, I still felt like I had a lot more to prove than Red. She had won championships everywhere we went, and I only had my Universal title win over Samoa Joe that was mostly considered a fluke. Sure, I started a movie, but that sort of thing didn't hold the same weight. So I sought out the advice from someone who was a visionary in this business. A man who had been the guiding force behind the careers of countless legendary superstars.
By the way, I saw your movie, and some of the choices you've made were, intriguing.
That really means a lot coming from you, Mr. Heyman.
Just call me Paul, thank you. So, other than this fantastic, I have no choice but to eat at lunch, why am I here?
I asked you to meet with me because I need help from the guy who managed some of the biggest names in sports entertainment history. Kurt Angle, The Big Show, Steve Austin.
Don't forget Brock Lesnar!
But before you go any further, let's just get one thing straight. I'm not going to advocate for you. I'm enjoying my retirement way too much.
I don't want an advocate, I just want your advice. I've made progress with how people perceive me, but there's still some holdouts. So, how do I earn the respect of everyone in the locker room? How do I reach the heights the legends you guided reached and build a career that's Hall of Fame worthy?
I really hate suggesting this, but in this business, there's only one surefire way to cement your legacy and become immortal. And that's by defeating the greatest force this universe has ever known. And yes, I'm talking about The Undertaker.
Good one.
Yeah, come on, Paul, I'm serious.
And so am I. Dead serious. Just look at what a victory over The Undertaker one way to get it.
But no one's seen The Undertaker in years.
Oh, want to, you can still find him, but I personally don't recommend it. Come on, you've had your success. The WWE Universe admires you, although there's no accounting for taste. Is the respect of the men and the women in that locker room really worth risking everything you have? Your well-being, your soul? Just think about it carefully, because if I were you, and thank God I'm not, I'd forget the whole thing and just walk away before it's too late.
I want to do it. I want to cement my legacy by defeating The Undertaker.
Hey, it's your funeral, and if that's what you really want, I'll arrange a meeting with someone who might be able to help you find The Undertaker. Red, it's been a pleasure, and Trey, well, despite my better judgment, I wish you luck.
It's kind of creepy here late at night.
Did you know some arenas are supposedly haunted?
Really?
Yeah. This one time, after your match, all I heard was boo!
Assuming you didn't get that from a popsicle stick, I'm mildly impressed.
Thanks. So where's Heyman's friend who's going to help you find The Undertaker? He's supposed to meet us here, right?
Paul didn't give me any info other than a time and a place, so maybe his guy's running late. Did you hear that?
It's kind of hard not to. No one else is in the building right now, so maybe it's Heyman's guy. We should go check it out.
I don't know.
Seriously? You want to take on The Undertaker, but you're afraid? I can't really see much, can you?
No, so we should probably try again some other time. I mean, technically The Undertaker's dead, so it's not like he's going anywhere.
Wait. I think I just saw something move. Hello?
You sure about this?
Come on, it'll be fine.
It's not too late to turn back.
Are you here to meet with us about finding The Undertaker? I swear, I saw someone down there.
Did you see a light switch anywhere?
No.
I should have never gotten myself into this.
Yeah, it was your idea.
I can't believe mankind used to hang out down here. I'm gonna head back up and try to call Heyman. Papa Shango?
Well, this is unexpected, but I guess you'd need someone with supernatural powers to track down the dead man. Ask him to help.
Mr. Shango, apparently we have a mutual friend in Paul Heyman who said you could help me find the Undertaker?
I don't think he's going to talk.
Clearly. So, how do we go about finding Taker? You want us to get inside the furnace?
No, furnaces are hot. So maybe he's saying we're warm. Like we're close to finding the Undertaker. This is exciting!
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Wait! I think he's trying to tell us something.
What was that? It's in my eyes.
I don't know, but it kind of has a lemony flavor? Not bad.
You're eating it?
Cool.
What the hell is that?
I think it's some kind of portal.
There's no way I'm going in a portal.
If you want to become immortal, you have to go through the portal. See? It even rhymes. And besides, you're always telling me I need to loosen up and be more open-minded. So maybe you need to take your own advice for once.
The last time I said that, I was trying to get you to try pineapple on your pizza, not cross over into the netherworld.
It looks like it's starting to close. Make a decision.
Fine. Hey, wait! Papa Shango, no! Well, that's just great. Now we don't even have our voodoo mime guide. Are you smiling? I told you not to eat that dust. Hey, snap out of it.
What was that for?
Ow, that was way harder than my slap. I was just trying to wake you up.
I don't think we're asleep.
Then what is this place? Did you hear that?
From now on, let's just assume I hear everything you hear. Okay?
Look.
It's Kane! This is awesome! Maybe you can help my friend. He's trying to find your brother, and we lost our guide. Not cool! Look out! all right, Trey. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Catch your breath. Are those fireworks? Weird.
That's what you think is weird about all this?
Maybe we're supposed to use these to signal for help.
Who's gonna help us here?
No idea, but either way, we'll get to see some cool fireworks. Oh, it's like the 4th of July.
Yeah, except I just barbecued Kane.
I think it worked. Something's coming.
How do we know it's a good something?
Hey! Help!
Wait, is that...
Yes! Yes! I was sailing around the ocean of reincarnation when I was summoned by the works of fire in the sky.
Can you help us? I set out to find the Undertaker, but I'd be happy now to just make it home alive.
Step aboard, Skarsgård, and I will do my best to guide you on your wonderful journey. But for it to be truly over, you must delete the demon of Death Valley that you speak of.
Come on. This is our best and only option.
You don't have any more of that Shango dust, do you?
I wish.
So are you taking us to the Undertaker?
Before you do battle with the man who is dead, you must first encounter the Lady of the Marsh. Yes. If you look past her, she will make you obsolete, and you will never return to your home dimension.
Is there anything else you can tell us about her that would help?
She is a creature of darkness, despair, and decay. We have already entered her plane of existence some time ago.
How can you tell? It's so dark out here.
That's how I can tell. This is as far as Skarsgård can take you, so I must bid you farewell.
That's it? What kind of boat ride doesn't have snacks?
Do you at least have anything that can help us see where we're going?
Only the Lady of the Marsh's luminance will pierce the darkness. There, in the distance, a flickering light. Our passage of time on the ocean of reincarnation was wonderful. I hope your vessels survive the treacherous conditions you now must face. Good evening, compeers.
I should have listened to Paul Heyman and left this alone. I'd be at home on the couch right now watching true crime murder mysteries instead of becoming one.
Don't say that. We can do this, whatever this is.
That must be the Marsh Lady's cabin. Not great curb appeal.
Should we call her out for a fight?
Or we could quietly steal the lantern, run for our lives, and try to find a way out of here. I like that plan better. It won't move. It's like some invisible force is holding it there.
I think she's calling us to go in the cabin.
You speak Marsh Lady all of a sudden?
See? I was right.
Oh, turds.
You want to play? Play with Nikki. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play.
Red! What the? Is this about me messing with the lantern? I just wanted to get a closer look. It's antique, right?
Our fun is just getting started. Run. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
You want to play?
Oh, good. You're okay.
Yeah, thanks for the help. Wait, you got the lantern off the hook?
Yeah, it just lifted right off. I think you were doing something wrong.
Or maybe we had to defeat its source of power to gain access to it.
I still think you were doing it wrong.
Well, the lantern doesn't seem to be helping very much. It's still pretty dark out here.
Wait, over there, through the trees. The light's reflecting off something in the distance. Let's go check it out.
Sure, why not? Because we haven't done enough terrifying things yet. It's Undertaker's symbol. We must be close.
And look, there's a hook on it, just like the one at the cabin. Maybe we're supposed to hang the lantern there?
I really have no idea at this point, but it's worth a shot. Whoa! What are all those lights? Are they eyes? Yep, they're eyes. Evil eyes. I think you summoned him.
No, you did. This is your thing, remember? I helped you get this far, but you have to do this on your own now.
The Reaper is waiting to drag you through the fires of hell.
Whoa. We're back.
Unless we're dead, and this is heaven.
If heaven's a dark, dirty boiler room, I'm going to reassess how I've been living my life. Wait, so did all of that really just happen? I mean, who knows what kind of chemicals we could have been exposed to in here, which would explain some of the stuff I think I saw. What?
I think there's our answer. It's Paul Heyman.
Answer it.
Hey, Paul?
Hey, don't hate Paul me. I've been trying to get a hold of you for the last hour. My private investigator was there to meet you, and you were nowhere in sight.
Private investigator?
Wait, so you didn't arrange for Papa Shango to help us find The Undertaker?
Papa Shango? No, I didn't arrange for a meeting with Papa Shango.
I'm not 100% sure what's going on.
Hey, do you want expert help, yes or no?
Turns out we are no longer in need of his services. Thanks.
Well, look, you at least need to reimburse me for his time, and his hourly rate is not cheap. He is, I assure you, the
what's that?
finest
You're
private
breaking up.
investigator
Sorry.